Systems engineers, bad news does not get better with time, and our team and our management needs the bad news more than they need the good news. Okay, this is another one I got from Admiral Malley. The bad news itself does not get better with time. It travels faster usually, and if bad news is brought up quickly enough, maybe it's a test failure or that could cause a schedule delay. Okay, if we report that quickly enough, then project management might be able to compensate. Okay, maybe there's another way to do most of the tests somewhere else, or we could bring in some contractors who just became available and they could redo the test in parallel and still not affect a critical path. So with time, we're able to just have more options handling bad news. Now here's the other half of that. We need the bad news more than we need the good. I mean, think about it. If you're at a status meeting and everything's green and maybe one or two yellows are there that people know about, green is good, yellow is iffy, then red is urgent. If it's mostly greens and a few yellows, there was an hour where, maybe we didn't need to meet. Okay, things were humming along. Usually it doesn't happen quite that way, but that is a far less useful meeting, I propose, than a meeting where, 3 or 4 major risks are brought up as starting to manifest and show up. Okay, well that's an issue. Okay, so that is very useful. It's a little more painful, but it's a far more useful meeting. Bottom line, if you have bad news, check it out, make sure you got your facts straight, but bring that up as soon as possible to your leadership and your management, simply to give them more time to be able to deal with it. Second, bad news usually travels faster than the good, and if you still feel uncomfortable, I know I've felt uncomfortable, bring up bad news. Know that that's far more useful than just, hey, everything's great. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next step.